Welcome, everybody. My name is David Fraser. This is the third edition of Good News Only. If you're tuning in, if you could leave a quick comment, say, hey. Give a few minutes for people to jump on the call. Hey, Nicole Stevens. Hi, Tina Flintoff. Deborah G, I say hey to you too. Hey. Woo! How's this sound? Can you guys hear what I'm saying and hear the guitar okay? Hey, Cheryl and Cheryl, and Dave Henry, and Krista Raymond. This is very Romper Room-esque. From Timmins, Ontario, welcome. Karen Etherington on YouTube, good to see you. Hi, Brenda Dadswell, thanks for the comment. Bender, Sean Bender, how you doing, buddy? Dustin Young, Kathy Hall, good to see you, Kathy Hall from Acton. From the Tanner's Days, good times. Arthur Robinson from Brampton, welcome, buddy. Judith, hey, Judy. Mr. Mark Jeremiah. Andrew Martin from El Dorado. Welcome, everyone. Teresa Greenchurch, hey, hey. Doug Turcotte, how's it going, buddy? I'm going to play just that kind of intro stuff for a few minutes, and then we'll let everyone jump in, and we'll get the show started. We got a mystery guest today. Super excited to share all about that. Mr. Jeff Stubbs, welcome, buddy. Neil Larrivee, a fellow wedding entertainer. Ooh, it's going to be a good year for us, Neil. Tracy McEachern from Thunder Bay. Wait. Ashcroft, welcome back for the third night in a row, buddy. You're a third timer. That's awesome. Very cool. Okay, we're gonna get things started in just a few seconds. Someone asked, is the mystery guest Evie? The mystery guest is not Evie. Evie is in bed. Both my kids went to sleep really early today. Chris Cummins is back on. That's very cool. Chris Cummins, thanks for coming back, buddy. John Hollingsworth, you have a live stream coming up shortly, right? John Hollingsworth, I got an invite to it. I want to check it out if I can. Lisa Lane, my daughter's 12th birthday. Happy birthday, Courtney. Let's all comment happy birthday to Courtney. It's her 12th birthday. Gonna comment that over. Hold on. Happy birthday, Courtney. We can sing that happy birthday while we're waiting. Happy birthday to Courtney. In the key, wait. Do it in the key of G. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Courtney. Happy birthday to you. All right, there we go. Okay, that's pretty good for an intro. We got 75 people on already. That's very exciting. So let's get the word out. And the way to do that is if you could hit the share button or retweet button or whatever thing you're watching on. And happy birthday to Courtney. Let's do a quick little thing. I want to get right to the guest, and we're going to play a few songs too. So if everybody could comment your mood on a scale of 1 to 10, and hopefully tonight's broadcast won't get cut off. If it doesn't, then at the end of the broadcast, please remind me in the comments to recheck everybody's mood. The goal is we go from wherever you're at and add a couple points to the mood. That's kind of my entire goal really in life right now, is to do that. So we're going to today, if you comment your mood, a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing, what kind of mood are you in? Here's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome, as we're doing. I'm going to ask for recommendations on guests, and then play some music, and then our mystery guest. So it's going to be awesome. So, do you guys have recommendations for goodnewsonly.ca? The way the format is, the way it goes, any recommendations for guests? I kind of thought I would ask you guys this question. If you could just magically make any guest appear on this show, who would that guest be and why? So I'm talking about living, dead, well, preferably living. Let's go with living. Who would you pick? And then also, do you know anyone that would fit in well with the Good News Only vibe, which is like somebody that's going to kind of give everybody a nice jolt, a nice uplifting, encouraging word? That would be a great thing to comment below, and better yet, email me. And in order to email me, first you need to go to goodnewsonly.ca and sign up, and then you'll get my email, and I'll get your email. But it'd be great to get some great suggestions of who we could include on this, because obviously I can't do it alone, and I really like the guest format because it takes some of the pressure off me. I actually broke a string right before Chris Cummins came on last night, so it gave me a chance to switch my string over, which is great. So it works for me that there's at least a guest every once in a while. Tomorrow there'll be no guest. Tomorrow I'm going to do just song requests. But for the most part, I want to have a guest. Even a 10-minute chat would be, I think, encouraging and good. So if you have any recommendations, one, like your dream guest, and then two, someone you know or someone that you could connect us with, that'd be fun. That'd be fantastic. So I'm trying to think who my dream guest would be. I'm going to think about that. I don't know who my dream guest is, but let's play some music. This is a request someone put in yesterday. Actually, let's be honest. This request gets requested a lot. And I find this song sounds better in tune. So this is the type of song where when you're a professional musician, as I was and am, there's about 3 common requests. There's Brown Eyed Girl. There's there's Small Town Girl. Can you play Small Town Girl? Which they actually mean Don't Stop Believing. And then there's this song. And you'll know it, so please, at home, sing along. Today was gonna be the day that they're gonna throw me back to you. By now you should somehow realize what you gotta do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I just don't know how. But maybe you're gonna be the one who stays with me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw me back to you. By now you should somehow realize what you're not to do. Your turn, guys. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. But maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. And I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me, And after all, you're my wonder. All right, that was Wonderwall. Oh, we got some requests for. Well, we'll try to take requests at the end of this. So if we have extra time at the end, we will definitely take requests. So if you got them, just save them. Fix You, I Can Play. Someone just requested Fix You. Julia Godfrey, we can play Fix You. Alrighty, this is a song I wrote for. I think a guy was watching the live stream or was commenting earlier. His daughter. So I remember prior to kids, I used to go to my friend's house that had kids, and I'd get their kids all riled up and excited, and then I'd go back to my single, irresponsible life. It was really fun. And this song I wrote for my friend's daughter. It's kind of about that, being in that weird place between being fully grown up and a dad and responsible and a complete kid. So it's called Julia. Is such a warm and undiscovered place. You greet the world with open arms and spaghetti on your face. I read you fairy tales and I grasp for something I've misplaced. But Julia, our time grows short. You gotta be in bed by 8. Well, Julia, it's time for bed. Don't do as I've done, do as I've said. You say your prayers, and I'll say mine too. That only my good will get passed on to you. Well, I thought your dad was rushing things when he first told me about you. We're just kids ourselves, I thought, and for me, I guess that's true. But now I see our friendship changing into something new. I'm stuck between a boy and the man your father turned into. Well, Julia, it's time for bed. Don't do as I've done, do as I've said. You say your prayers, and I'll say mine too. That only my good will get passed on to you. Show me your perfect world again, and we'll close our eyes together and pretend that life is something we can understand. Julia, try not to grow up if you can. Julia, it's time for bed. Oh, don't do as I've done, do as I've said. You say your prayers, and I'll say mine too. That only my good will get passed on to you. That only my good will get passed on to you. All right, that's Julia. And I'm reading on the comments here from my buddy that she's on her way home from Florida now. So I hope she makes it across that border, bro. Best of luck to Julia. Julia's like, how old is she now? Like 15, 16? So kids grow up. She was like about 4 years old when I wrote that song. Quick little comment from Landon B. Cop. Good to see you, buddy. I played at their wedding. Very good times. Welcome, Port Perrians. Okay, so that's called Julia. Let's play one more, and then we're going to have our special guest. It's going to be awesome. Getting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting till the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and I'll watch them roll away again. Oh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I am sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Yeah. Woo. Oh, I forgot to mention I can't whistle. If you could whistle at home. I'm not going to embarrass myself any further, but you can get the whistle part there. I left my town in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. Oh, I have nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Oh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I am sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Woo! Wasting time, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sitting here resting my bones. Oh, this loneliness used to leave me alone. 1,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I'm wasting time, yeah. Wasting time, yeah. All right. So I'm going to introduce our next guest. He's our mystery guest. I met him through Chris Cummins, and what a fantastic kid. Young man, I should say. The thing you can do right now is share this right now. I think someone out there in your circle is going to need to hear what Sam has to say and be encouraged by it. So without further ado, I'm going to play my interview that I did earlier today with Sam. And then I think Sam might jump on the live stream later and take questions if we can. So let's forward it over to Sam. All right, everyone, welcome to Good News Only.ca's second guest. He's an amazing young man. I got the chance of being introduced to him by Chris Cummins, who was our guest last night. And he's got a really interesting story. Sam, welcome very much to the show.
David, thank you so much. I think that this platform is such an awesome idea for this time, and I hope it continues even after the virus ends. So kudos to you. I'm super happy to be here.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming. And so if you could tell us more about the story of Pick Waste, which is what got me interested in talking to you. How did Pick Waste starting? What is Pick Waste? And just tell us that story briefly if you could.
Yeah, for sure. So, like everyone listening, we all have a dream growing up. For me personally, I always wanted to be a professional soccer player. Lived in Italy for 6 months when I was 13. By the age of 17, I got a full ride scholarship to a couple different schools in the U.S. And unfortunately, I had 3 major knee injuries, 2 surgeries, and a torn labrum in my hip that kind of robbed me of that aspiration and pushed me down a totally different path. And it was a really bad one, to be honest with you. And I was lucky enough that in my grade 12 year, I had a teacher named Mr. Loudfoot, Mike Loudfoot, who was very passionate about solving social problems.
What school? What school is that? If you don't mind me
This is
asking.
St. Mary in Pickering.
Cool.
Yeah, St. Mary High School.
Nice.
Yeah, and he was teaching world issues, and he's retired now, and we still are actually great friends. But in this one day in class, it was April, he was speaking about figures in history who have massively changed the world. And he was breaking down their lives, trying to figure out what was it among, these people that enabled them to make a massive change. And together as a class, we kind of figured out that among all their differences in terms of what they were passionate about and what they were trying to change or solve, they had this one common consistent trait. And that was that no matter what the problem was, they all took thousands of small, consistent actions towards solving it. And so my teacher kind of challenged us, try and figure out if we too can make an impact or solve a problem by committing to a small action consistently. And I remember I couldn't play sports, so I started asking myself, okay, what things can you do in your community that might not be too large that you can handle as a young person, and see if your teacher's correct. And so every day I'd walk home from school, I'd say 14 days after that class, while asking myself that question, what small action can I take? I realized that there was lots of trash on the sidewalk. And by no means was I an environmentalist. I just thought, why not take this opportunity to put my teacher's theory to the test and start picking up garbage? That will be my small thing.
I
And
love it.
so we started picking up trash. I think I did it for about 4 months with a bag. I had no plan or vision until 5 days before the summer break ends. My good friend to this day, his name's Dylan Mendez, is driving home in this Honda SUV van looking like a father of 4. You're laughing because you drive
I'm a
that
father of 3. Watch out, brother.
car. So my buddy Dylan pulls up beside me, rolls down his window, gives me the classic, "What the heck are you doing, man? Why are you picking up trash?" And I explained to him the whole theory that Mike taught me, that a small action can make a massive difference. Dylan starts, getting confused, looking at me funny, doesn't say a word, and just drives home. I was like, I thought we were friends, man. Like, I thought you were going to help me out. And anyways, into 5 days in the summer break, he calls me. He's like, "Sam, I can't get those words out of my head. Small, consistent actions. Let's do something with this." And so we invited all my buddies over to my house for a bonfire and convinced them to help us pick up trash into the summer of 2017.
It wasn't a garbage
And,
bonfire, was it? You didn't throw all the garbage into the bonfire?
oh, man, we can't do that.
Okay, good. Good call.
That would have been crazy. But that's funny. That's funny. We started the next morning. So we did a bonfire Friday night, started Saturday, July 1st, 2017. And we named our group Pick Waste because I live in Pickering and we started picking up trash.
Yep.
It's like a light bulb moment.
Love it.
And we decided, we were going to do a summer project. So for summer of 2017, we went outside every Saturday morning for 1 hour, picked up trash. And we actually gained so much momentum in the first 2 months that we decided that we would never stop the project. And so it's been just over 2.5 years now, and we've done over 150 cleanups, filled just under 1,500 bags of litter, mostly from the city of Pickering alone, and solely from meeting up 1 hour once a week with local volunteers and students to, one, clean up the community and promote environmental awareness, and then two, just promote the whole idea of getting together for a common cause and bringing good people together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much Pick Waste in a nutshell.
That's so cool, man. I love that story. I mean, big takeaways for me are just the small, consistent action. That's funny because yesterday we had Chris Cummins on the show, who we both know. He's the person that introduced us together. And one of his favorite quotes, he shared his top 3 quotes in life. And the second one, I believe, was he forgot the source, but it was, I'm gonna butcher the quote, but it was basically, don't forget that a small group of concerned citizens can change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has. Right?
It's Margaret Mead.
Margaret Mead. Okay, good. Because he wasn't
so
sure it was
cool.
Margaret Mead or Maya Angelou, but Margaret Mead. So that's really really interesting that we're getting a theme together here from our last 2 guests. Is that it doesn't take a whole lot of action. It's just consistent small action, and then groups of people coming together. So let me ask this. This might be a bit of a downer question, but I hope you can spin it to a good thing. So, in light of what's happening right now, we can't gather in large groups due to the COVID-19. What's going on with Pick Waste, and what's kind of the vision for the future with it?
No, yeah, absolutely. So me and my co-founder Dylan have had multiple phone calls about it because we've had to postpone all the cleanups. And I'd say it kind of sucks because that's the piece that I've enjoyed the most, just getting together on Saturday morning with like 10 to 15 strangers, because sometimes new people come out. But despite the situation, we decided we're still moving forward, of course. We're rebuilding the website right now to reflect the fact that it's going to turn into almost like a news source for environmental issues or topics, but not just facts and stats, but also trendy stuff like how to deal with your girlfriend who's a vegan or your boyfriend who's a vegan, and stuff that makes the environment more of a fun, tangible topic for youth. Just because growing up, it wasn't really presented in that way to me. And a lot of kids thought, if you were an environmentalist, you had to be a nerd or something, which is like totally wrong. And we're making this platform available to all people to become their own writers. So anyone can sign up and anyone can write a blog post. Of course, we're going to screen them all. We don't want people putting some crazy stuff up there. But that's what we're building right now. And by the time the virus comes to a halt, we'll then resume the cleanups. But the online stuff will be the focus for now.
That makes complete sense. Like, dude, I just want to say, as I'm a millennial, there's a lot of people dogging on the youth today, as it always is. It's always like those kids and their loud music, right? So inspiring to see a kid. Like, how old are you?
I'm 20 now.
20 years old.
Yeah.
20. So it's so inspiring to see, 17, 18-year-old kid, come up with the idea, but also like take action on that idea, because I'm sure lots of kids, I should probably clean up some trash, but you actually took action of it. And it's so cool to see that snowball that's happened, So I don't know how it's going to snowball into what we're doing, but I just thought it's an inspiring story of a kid. I won't call you kid, you're a man now, but a young man, taking action, right? And so I wonder, have you thought about this? Like, what could we do to kind of carry that mantle while? I have an idea for my own family, but what do you think the people listening today could do to kind of continue that idea of like a small, consistent action while being locked in their homes?
Yeah, absolutely. So in terms of like environmental stuff or giving back, which is like a big part of like my personal life and everyone in the Pick Waste community, one thing that what I've started doing and anyone else listening can do as well is go through your house and clean up all the stuff you don't use. You have to clean up outside all the time, but there's also a bunch of trash in our homes that we leave stashed away and we don't touch for years. So I went through my closet, I went through my cupboards, I went through all the dressers in my bedroom and put it all in a big bag. And after this blows over, I'll go and donate it somewhere. And that's something small that everyone can do, and that can make a huge impact on people that don't have much. The other thing that came to mind was any small action that kind of supports environmental awareness or activism. And the thing that came to mind for me was grocery shopping. Now's the time when grocery shopping is crazy because people are going in and emptying shelves. And one small thing you could do to raise awareness is just bring a reusable bag, or when you're shopping, try and buy things that have less packaging, or go for the fresh produce instead of the pasta, stuff that's not wrapped in plastic and things like that. So those are the kind of 2 ideas that came to mind initially. Still brainstorming, hope to come with some more stuff, but I would love to hear what you had in mind with your family.
Well, we're lucky enough to live in the country, so we can get out of the house at least like small walks. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So, I've done this actually in the past. So I prior to having kids, when I had some free time, I used to just go down the main road, which is Trafalgar Road, and then also my little side road that we're adjacent to as well. And I just pick up trash. And then my daughters
Cool.
and I, we used to go with our stroller down to see the cows and the horses, which we've been doing pretty much every day for the past 4 or 5 days. And I would just throw a bunch of trash in the bottom of the stroller. It's kind of like a little carrying area.
Cool.
And so, I think maybe I'll take my 2 oldest and we'll go do that as like a thing and see how much we can come up with, just like how much can we do during our walk, and bring a few extra little bags and see what we can pull off. That's my idea. And I think another positive thing that I've been trying to do is let's call one person on the phone that might not be getting a lot of calls right now, and just connect with them, even if it's for 5-10 minutes, to say, hey, we're thinking about you. I think that's something everyone on this show everyone watching the show right now can do after the show, it's 9:30 when this ends, so you can still call somebody at 9:30. That's fine. Or tomorrow, just make a commitment. I'm going to call Bob tomorrow, or I'm going to call whoever, and just have a real how are you doing conversation, not just like, hey. And as Chris said yesterday, I think people are a lot more open to having meaningful, substantive conversations right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've all had a really big pattern reset and a really big chance to slow down. So it's a great opportunity to take that time and call that friend you haven't called in a while, or call your grandma. I would really recommend calling your grandma to everybody out there. So I really appreciate it. Now we're gonna wrap things up. Sam, thanks so much for your time. I know you're a busy guy. I want to say, is there anything uplifting, positive, or encouraging that you wish for the future that you want to share with us?
Yeah, I hope that from this event and all the negative aspects of it comes a very positive future, whereas these phone calls that are very important happen more often, not because we're stuck in our homes, but because it becomes the new normal. I think technology is like an amazing way to connect with people, whether it's through the phone or through a Skype call like this. And I hope that, this like brings us together a lot more than separates us, because although we're in our homes stuck, after this subsides, we can either choose to return to our regular patterns before, or continue with the cool habits that we built over these past however long it's going to last. Yeah. And so I think that's my biggest hope for the future, that we can create this new mentality around connecting with people and continue utilizing it even when we're not stuck in our homes.
Awesome. Well, hey, Sam, you're an encouraging and inspiring guy to me. Thank you so much for participating in this call. And if you can, maybe stick around tonight for the chat, and then we'll Skype you in again and see if anybody wants to chat to you specifically and ask questions and stuff. Cool. And thanks again for appearing on goodnewsonly.ca. Feel free to share it with all your friends and stuff, and we'll see you again soon.
I appreciate it, David. This is awesome, and thanks for having me.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks, Sam.
Peace.
All right, guys. We're going to do a little intermission and play more tunes, and then I have some requests at the end if we have time, and I think we might actually tonight, which is great. We're like ahead of schedule. We are ahead of schedule. Unbelievable. So something I always like to do at this time, I have 3 questions for you, and I'd like to hear 2 truths and a lie. So answer one of them falsely. Number 1, what's your favorite dessert? Number 2, what did you want to be when you grew up? And then number 3, what is the toughest thing you faced today? So give me 2 truths and a lie to that, and comment wherever you're tuning in on, and let's play some more tunes. Headphones back on. I remember when my parents got the good cable. Mostly because my dad wanted the sports package. But as a side effect, we got much music. And for all you youngsters, this is a station that used to play actual music videos. Now all they play is Pimp My Ride and Cribs. The Kardashians, but back in the day they played music videos. This is the first one I ever saw. First thing we climb a tree, and maybe then we talk, or sit silently and listen to our thoughts, illusions of someday. cast in a golden light. No dress rehearsal, and this is our life. And that's when the hornet stung me, and I had a feverish dream of vengeance doubt. Tonight we smoke them out, 'cause you are ahead by century. You are ahead by century. You are ahead by century. Uh-oh. Stare in the morning shroud. That's where the day began. You tilted my cloud, I tilted your hand. Rain falls in real time. Rain fell through the night. No dress rehearsal, and this is our life. Hey! That's where the hornet stung me, and I had a feverish dream of vengeance out. Tonight we smoke them out, 'cause you are ahead by century. You are ahead by century. You are ahead by century. And disappointment's getting me down. Where the hornet stung me, yeah. I had a serious dream of a vengeance out. Tonight we smoke them out, 'cause you are ahead by century. You are ahead by century. You are ahead by century, yeah. Oh, oh. Alrighty. This next song is a mashup of a bunch of songs. Sometimes I feel I've got to get away. I've got to run away from the pain. You drive to the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my life. I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. So hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Pretty woman, why you treat me so mean? You're the meanest woman I ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'm back where things can go. Hey! If you think love is to pray, I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Yeah, the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back, we thought he was a goner. Well, the cat came back, he just couldn't stay away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. The same love you gave it, I gave you all. all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not kneeling. Oh, take it low, take it low. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. Yeah. Oh, you know you hurt me so. I've got to pack my things and go hit the road, yeah. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, yeah. And don't you come back no more. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Touch me, baby, tain't it love. Oh yeah, touch me, baby, tain't it love. Yeah, baby, tain't it love, yeah, yeah. Don't you come back no more. This is my favorite song to play at weddings. Which I don't know how many times I'll be playing this song at weddings this year. We'll see. Really great song, really great message in my opinion. This is one of those songs that sounds better in tune too. Strangely enough. Jennifer Mitchell says, thanks for the socially distant live music. That sounds so weird to say out loud. You know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church, 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa each chance that you can. It won't be a waste of time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal and don't cheat and don't lie. Know you've got mountains to climb. Always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in's realized, let yourself feel the pride. Always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the distance, know the difference from sleeping with someone, oh, and sleeping with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. Know you've got mountains to climb. Always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. You've got mountains to climb, but always stay humble. dreams you're dreaming come to you. When the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride. Always stay humble and kind. Let that summer shine. Oh, let that summer shine. Oh, let the windows down and always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted love this life gives you. When you're going, don't turn back around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble, always stay humble, always stay humble and kind. Alrighty. So there's Humble and Kind. And that is the last of the songs I had planned, but we got time. I'm going to first I want to Skype in if I can. I don't know if hopefully he's ready for a Skype call. If I can get our lovely guest from today, I'm going to try to get him online and see if I can pull this off. This might crash the live stream like last night. The live stream crashed, but if it does, I say goodnight to you in advance. But tomorrow, okay, before I get Sam back in, I'm going to talk about tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be all requests. It's just me, the guitar, your requests. And you can put in requests. If you go to request.goodnewsonly.ca, sorry, I should say .ca. Change that. Go to requests.goodnews.only. There's like my whole list of all the songs I know. Totally appreciate all the requests you guys type, but if I don't know them, at this current phase of life, I'm not going to learn them. With all due respect, I just don't have time. So if it's a song I already know, happy to play it for you. If I can fake it, I'll try, but that's where to go to get all the requests that I know, and I'm going to try to get Samuel. I don't know if you know it goes by Samuel. I'm going to try to get Sam if he's online. Let's see if I can get him. Skype him in here. This may crash the live stream just in advance. Just beware. I'm trying him. He's not online. Okay. Well, no worries. Somebody had actually, this is a pretty decent question. So we did a fundraiser a while back with one of my businesses where we raised money for Ronald McDonald House. And the question is, hey Dave, how many Ronald McDonald nights did you raise after the after the Bunkie campaign? So I don't know the exact number of nights, but it was over $13,000 if you aggregate everyone's donations together. So it's around 13,000 was kind of what it came out to. And we're selling more Bunkies as we go, and all 1% of our Bunkies are actually sold them today. All of our 1% of our income goes to Ronald McDonald House even now, and they kind of need the money right now from what I've been hearing. So, alrighty, let's do requests. So once again, tomorrow, all requests. Tune in; it's gonna be amazing. And then let's do some requests right now. We got time. We got a few more minutes, maybe 10 minutes. So comment your requests in the comment box, and let's do them. Oh, somebody says. Sean says, I want some of the old songs. This is way back in the day. Nova Scotia, I played that last night, Sean, or 2 nights ago. So it was there. Listening is taking me back to being on the campfire at FCC or in the cabin when we were co-counselors. Good times, Sean. Absolutely, man. I might be able to play 2 things. It's been a while since I played that song. And then Fix You. I will play both those songs. I promise you guys. I think it's this weird thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me do Fix You first. Actually, I'm gonna end the live stream with Fix You. I promise I will end the live stream with Fix You. Let's play 2 things. This is one of those songs that also sounds better in tune, I find. Oh wait, Sam's back. We'll get Sam on at the very end. Sam's just saying, messaging me now. We'll get him in soon. Oh, no, he's jumping in. Hey, Sam.
David, man, sorry about that.
No problem, buddy. Sam is jumping out. Okay, I'm gonna try to add to this live stream right here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Sam. I was just in the middle of the song.
Okay.
So, guys, this is the guy in the flesh. Let's see if we can get this to work. So, Sam, you shared your story today. People were very inspired. People were very. Does anyone have any questions for Sam? I'm gonna play a song, and Sam, you can just look there and enjoy the song, or be like, I hate the song. Whatever you feel, you can just react. We'll get your live reaction to the song that I was just about to play when you called, and then yeah, questions for Sam. He's a 20-year-old amazing kid, inspiring. Let's ask him some questions, everybody. I don't remember this song, Sean. It's my own song. This is pathetic, but I haven't played it in so long. I forget. Sean, I'm going to play it tomorrow night, an all request night. Okay, so we got some other requests though. Okay, this is a good song. We'll play this one, and it's a nice feel good song, and then everybody fire some questions in the comment box for Sam. Okay, this is I Want to Grow Old with You. I want to make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry around when your arthritis is bad. Oh, I could be the man to grow old with you. I get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire when the furnace breaks. Oh, I could be the man to grow old with you. I'm gonna miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, and even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man to grow old with you. Alrighty there. I'm going to assume you've never heard that song before. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Cool. Can you guys hear, you guys can hear Sam okay, right? Let me just make sure that everything's good.
Test. Can you guys
Cool,
hear?
yeah, I think we can.
Sounds okay?
So, okay,
cool.
That's a song from this really very millennial movie called Wedding Singer.
Cool.
All right. So people are saying, hi, Sam. Okay, here's a good question. Sam, how many help up with picking? I don't know if you probably can't see this. It's a comment from John Hollingsworth.
Okay.
Sam, how many people help with picking up the trash?
Yeah, good question. So in Pickering, we have a list for every city. In Pickering, we have about a list of 250. We send an email to every one of them on Tuesday for Saturday morning's cleanup, and I'd say about 12 to 15 people each week show up.
What's the biggest you've ever had in terms of total?
We did an event last summer called Awareness Day, and we had about 150 people. It was like one big event where the news came out. We had a big barbecue with no waste, and like had a really, really cool event.
That's awesome, man. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna direct a few more questions.
Okay, awesome.
This is a question from Ellen. Does your family or siblings ever join you on a Saturday morning?
All the time. The parents come out routinely with us. My sister lives downtown for school, so not as much. But I would say in the beginning, my parents came to every single one, and then slowly and surely they come out when they can.
Okay, so this is a total dad question, but what are, I think, a few principles your parents instilled in you to get the kid that you are today?
That's a good question. One big thing, and I think it's something that my dad actually got from his father, my grandfather, was hard work. My grandparents came here with nothing, and then my dad grew up having very little, and he kind of instilled in me that if you want anything in life, you're going to have to work really hard for it. Second thing was like, I'd say respect all people, not only others, but also your environment. And I think that's why the picking up trash thing was something that was more like natural to me, or something that I realized that I could do and was helpful to others. And then I would say they just lived their principles through their own actions. So the things they taught me weren't just things they said, but they did them themselves, which really helped me internalize them.
Yeah, totally. Don't preach me a sermon, give me a sermon, live a sermon out in front of me, right?
Yeah, it's a big difference for me. So
That's cool. Okay, so Michelle Phillips Demo asks, have you expanded your original group of friends? I think they're referring to the people picking up the trash, I would assume.
yeah, I mean, I can speak on both aspects. I've met a lot of really interesting people through the project that have become my friends. So that's one cool thing. And then in terms of the team picking up garbage, we now have 4 teams that do it. And I met a bunch of high school students because those are usually the kids that run it. So overall, met a ton of new people that are all awesome, genuine, and kind-hearted souls. So definitely expanded the friend group overall.
That's so cool. Okay, this is a comment, I guess, from Shirley. She says, "Hey guys, great job. You're doing to pick up the trash. How about mentioning how it got there in the first place? Take care of our planet, people." That's more of a comment.
Yeah,
I
I love
remember
that.
when I
Love
was
that.
interviewing this morning, thinking in the back of my head, like every day you're going out, every weekend you're getting all this trash. I'm like, how, how polluting are these people in Pickering? You know what I mean? But then again, people throw Tim Hortons cups out the window all the time in front of my house. So here's
Yeah.
yeah, here's a funny question. In a kickboxing match, do you think you could crush David?
In a kickboxing match? I don't think so, man. I'm gonna be humble on this one.
I feel like if I was just able to kick waist or below, I might win. But if I needed a head kick, it's not going to happen. I'm the least flexible person I know.
Okay, that's so funny. That's hilarious.
All right, cool. Oh, here's a good question. Are you in post secondary now, or what are you doing school wise?
Beautiful question. So we didn't even talk about this, but I took a break from my university studies after being in school for about 3 months because I had a lot of opportunities to travel and speak, which was a paid opportunity, while also building Pick Waste. And my heart and my mind were really focused on those, specifically because I knew I wanted to do it for the rest of my life, and also I didn't see the reason why I should wait when I'm so close in age to the kids I'm trying to impact and speak to. So went for it full time. At first, my parents were like, "What the heck are you doing?" And then as I gained momentum, they started to like accept it a little more and also really support. So it's
Cool.
it's
So
it's
you're
really great.
speaking full time, or we're speaking prior to the virus full time, kind of traveling and doing that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
Awesome,
exactly.
dude. That's really really cool, and it is a great story. So, um,
I
it
appreciate it.
is. I think we got time for one more song. I promised Julia Godfrey I would finish with "Fix You." Sam, do you want to sign off, or do you want to stick on for this last song?
I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna stay
Okay,
here.
cool. This is a Coldplay song that might also be. You try your best, but you don't succeed. You get what you want, but not what you need. You feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. Tears come streaming down your face. Your love's so long, but it goes to waste. You're the one, but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? And light will guide you home and ignite your bones. I will try to fix you. We're high up above or down below. You're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were. And lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. I will try to fix you. tears streaming down your face away. You lose something you cannot replay. Tears streaming down your face and tears streaming down your face away. I promise you I will learn from my mistake. Tears streaming down your face. Light will guide home and ignite your bones. I will try, and I will try, and I will try to fix you. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Sam, thanks for being an amazing guest. It's an absolute pleasure having you. Tomorrow night is all request night. If you got a request, put it in. Email me about it, and make sure you sign up at goodnewsonly.ca. We're going to remind people about the show. So it's 8:30 tomorrow night, and then Saturday is day 5. I committed to 5 days of doing this, and I'll have achieved that on Saturday night, and we have an amazing mystery guest as well. So, Sam, once again, thanks a lot. Everyone, thanks you for tuning in, and we'll see you again tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cheers.